evening, everyone. On behalf of the Pilot Club of Suffolk, welcome to the 2014 crowning of the Peanut Fest Queen, the kickoff event for the Suffolk Peanut Fest. The first Peanut Festival Queen was crowned in 1941, so this evening we carry on a long-standing tradition that honors our city's agricultural roots and recognizes outstanding students in our local high schools. We're trying a new format this year, so we hope everyone enjoys this evening. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for the evening, and he asked me to keep it short, so I will. A graduate of John Yates High School, Randolph-Macon College, and the Medical College of Virginia, Chris Jones is president and pharmacist at Bennett Treat Pharmacy. He served as mayor for the city of Suffolk from 1992 to 1996, and since 1998, he has served as a representative of the 76th District in the Virginia House of Delegates, where he serves as chairman of the Appropriations Committee. I am pleased to present our Master of Ceremonies for the evening, Delegate Chris Jones.
Lynn, thank you very much. At this time, if we would have the presentation of the colors. And we have the Nansemond River High School Air Force Junior ROTC.
Gary, color. Forward, march, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right, left, left. Detail, hold, left, face, freezing, color.
If you would join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, color, ready, march. Left, 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 right, right, left, 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 right, left.
Thank you. Be seated. I want to thank you all for being here this evening. I'd like to introduce the head table. We have to my right, to your left, we have Dr. Brittany Drames. Doctor, thank you very much. She's a queen and court coordinator, and she'll be playing a big part in the program this evening. And of course, to her left, to my right, is Vice Mayor Charles Brown. Charles, thank you very much. And then to my far left, you've already met Lynn Moon. She is in charge. She's the president, tells me what to do, and I'm trying to do my best to follow the script. And then we have to her right, to my left, Sarah Walden, who is always addressed to the nines, and it's so nice to see you. And then we have, of course, the Grand Poobah, the chairman of the Peanut Fest, Ricky Gregory. Please give him a round of applause. In the audience, we have a lot of special guests, and I'm not going to try to name them all because I will miss somebody for sure. We have members of the Suffolk City Council, if they would stand, please. Give them a round of applause. We have members of the Suffolk School Board. I believe we have, I saw someone here from the school board. Yes. I believe we've got some school principals here, I believe. Is that correct? They might be at the football games tonight, would be my guess. And then we have, of course, I saw Herman, we have past Peanut Fest chairman and co-chairman. If you're in the audience, please stand. Thank you very much. I'm not going to tell you how far some of us go back because that would be telling our age, and we don't do that tonight. And I believe with that, that takes all of the greetings, all of the guests I'm supposed to recognize. We do have greetings from the city of Suffolk. We have Vice Mayor Charles Brown. Charles and I served together for a number of years, and Charles, it's good to be up at the podium with you, and please bring greetings.
Thank you so much, Delegate Jones. Good evening. On behalf of the members of the Suffolk City Council, I would like to take this time to greet all of you and welcome all of you to this year 2014 Suffolk Peanut Fest, Queen's Banquet. Each year at this time, we all look forward for this affair. It always has been a great event. I want to go by and just give you a brief history of how all this started. I think somewhere in the 1940s, that at the end of a harvest, all the farmers and the citizens would come together and they would have this big celebration. And at this celebrations, they always would celebrate because of the success in the agricultural and put a lot of emphasis on the peanut. And in 1978, September 78, they began to think different and think bigger. And they changed it from a Harvest Fest to the Peanut Fest. From the Peanut Fest, they added on some additional parts of it, and that was the annual parade, which you will see within a couple of weeks, shrimp feast, and the swamp roar. And all of this came by volunteers, and we want to appreciate the volunteers, civic groups, and also you have a great outstanding executive board that oversee all of this, and we appreciate all of your vision, your dedication, and appreciate what you have done over a period of years. And also we would like to thank the Pilot Club. The Pilot Club always have been successful and always have done a great job. And this affair they're putting on tonight is just their motto. They always have done a good job, and I want to say thank you for all the hard work that you have done over the period of years. And also we have some great sponsors of this event. I'd like to also congratulate and thanks to the planners, Peanuts Division of Craft Foods, Sport Medicine, and the Orthopedic Center. And I would be remiss if I did not say, by looking at the Queen Court, and I want to say hats off and congratulations to the this year Festival Queen. I hope I'm not giving out a secret, but I think it's Miss Morgan Hunt. Congratulations to you. And I think he's from Suffolk High School. But when I look at the court, I think all of you are winners. And one thing about the court, these young ladies not only work very hard, but they are very smart and they're very gifted. From my understanding, they one that had some of the highest average in their classes. And they'll do a lot of community services. So my hat goes off to the court. I'm quite sure this is just the beginning of great things for you. So congratulations now, and also in the future as well. And here again, I want to congratulate all of you tonight, especially the Pilot Club, and we're looking forward for a great festival. And I want all of you to, I believe in prayer. So I want all of you to just go in prayer, and I know that we're going to have a great time this year, and each year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're looking forward, and here again, on behalf of the city of Suffolk, here again, congratulations, and we're looking forward to continue to be your partner for a long, long, long time to come. Here again, thanks so much.
Thank you, Charles. Next we have, and I wish you could kind of see him on the stage with a mic to walk around like he was doing a game show. His tennis shoes are something to admire. I got it, and for those of you who know me, I used to wear tennis shoes back in the day when I first got elected. I see Roberta just doing her head over there. But my wife didn't allow me to do that anymore, right, honey? Yeah, nodding her head. That's correct. Next, we're going to hear from the president, the chairman, I should say, of the Peanut Fest, Ricky Gregory, and he's going to bring you greetings from the Peanut Fest. Ricky?
Thank you, Delegate Jones. How's everyone doing this evening? Welcome from the Peanut Fest. We're glad to have everyone here, and special thanks to the Suffolk Pilot Club. Our theme this year, we came out, the chairman every year comes up with his own theme. I selected our theme for Peanut Fest for 2014 was We're Nutty About America. A little bit of thought went into that, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And you think about our volunteers that we have every year come out to Peanut Fest. Totally volunteer. They come out, they take their own vacation. They work absolutely free. We have become like family over the years. And like family, we may disagree. But you know what? We love each and every one of us. Also, when you think about your volunteers, we look at our military. Anyone who's ever stepped forward on the line, raised your right hand, and swore to defend this country, I thank you very, very much. This festival this year is dedicated to you. And I'd like to ask one thing real quick. If anyone has ever put boots on, volunteered for the military, dressed in that uniform, I'd like for you to please stand right now and be recognized. Thank you. And that right there shows a lot of heart for this country. With part of our Peanut Fest this year, we will have some fireworks with patriotic music. The national anthem will be played. And again, that will be dedicated to those who have served and lost their life in battle. So always keep them in your heart and prayers. Some of the things that we have going on this year at Peanut Fest, we will start off October the 4th, next Saturday, will be the parade. The Queens will all dress up, wave, smile. Parents will be sitting on the sideline, very proud of their children, or their daughters. And it's a great feeling and great time for all of us, knowing that we have just started off a fun-filled week at Peanut Fest. Thursday is normally the kickoff for the Shrimp Feast. We will have the Shrimp Feast by the Rultons. It's a great time, gathering time. People come from all over the city, all over the state, and all over the country to reunite with friends and family they haven't seen in a year or something more. And then this year, we're going to try something different. Every year we have everybody leave as soon as the Shrimp Feast is over. We would like for you to stay. We have a free entertainment band on the main stage, and everybody's welcome to come. Then on Friday, we do our normal routines out there on Fridays, but we have some dedicated and local bands that will be playing this year on Friday. These bands are sponsored, one of them. And we have something new that I think everyone's going to enjoy. It's called a silent disco, and everybody keeps asking, what is a silent disco? You'll be able to stand on the sidelines and you will not hear any music, but you'll be seeing people dance, line dance, and singing way out of tune. But it sounds good to them. But at the time, you will be able to go in, put on a headset free of charge. It's sponsored by Lipton Tea. Of course, I had to get that plug. I work there. So it's sponsored by, and so when you go in, you'll be able to listen to your favorite line dance song. You'll be able to dance, and nobody can hear what you're listening to. Just like many days ago when you were able to sit in your room and listen to music and you were the biggest star on that stage. That will be going on Friday and Saturday. So please feel free to stop by and enjoy yourself doing that. And of course, we have the Demolition Derby. That's always a big hoot for everybody to come out and watch the Demolition Derby. A lot of you participate in it, have loved ones participate in it, and it's a great time. I'm looking forward to Saturday night. This is when we have a local band, Cody Alston Band, that will be opening up for a national act. So not only will you be supporting a national act, but you are also backing a local band at that time and giving them praise and pride as they open up for a national band. And again, that's Cody Alston Band. They will open up. When they come off the stage, we have another local gentleman that will be playing the national anthem on electric guitar, which will kick us into the fireworks with the military themes and songs. And then on Sunday, we have Luke Willett, who's a local plumber. Came out last year. I was totally blown away by this gentleman. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And one requirement that I asked for him to do, because of being Sunday, let's put in a little bit of gospel to end the show. I thought that'd be a wonderful idea, wonderful fit for this year's theme. Also, we have Daryl Worley, National Act, who's going to be opening up for Parmalee. So right now, we have several national acts on a shoestring budget after last year, and Billy White, our president, told me I had to do all this with $10. Thank you, Billy. And of course, this is stressed Lisa Key out, which I have to thank Lisa and Angie for all the hard work they have put in. There are our two paid office personnel out there, and they earn every dollar because we cry on their shoulders all day long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please stand. Let's recognize Lisa and Angie. Thank you. And I will close with this. Regardless of what goes on, Peanut Fest, we all get stressed out, but you know what? I cannot do it without my wife and my kids. So please look forward to seeing you out there. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Ricky. Next, we're going to have Sarah Walden, who's going to come and provide the invocation for our meal. Sarah?
Good evening. Autumn is such a beautiful season, and even when it's ablaze with color and energy, it conveys a peaceful elegance that reminds us to slow down and be grateful and be thankful, for there is so much to be thankful for. We don't often take the time out of our busy lives to think about all the beautiful things and to be thankful for them. If we did reflect on these things, we would realize how very lucky and fortunate we really are. We are very thankful for the love of our families and our friends, which is so complete and fulfilling, and is based on honesty, equality, intellectualism, and romance. We are very thankful for the love of our youth, which is all-encompassing and is based on teaching, tenderness, sensitivity, caring, and hugging. We are thankful that we are able to love and that the love is returned to us. We are very thankful that we are healthy and the people that we love are healthy. We are very thankful that we have dreams to follow and goals to strive for. We are very thankful for the beauty of nature, magnificent mountains, the colorful leaves that comes in the fall, the many shapes and the beauty of the pumpkins, even though they're not real, but they're still pumpkins on your table as your centerpieces. The smell of the flowers, the harvest of the crops, peanuts, corn, soybeans, cotton, the roaring of the waves, the setting sun, and the rising moon. Everywhere we look, we see the wonders of nature, and we feel so proud to be a small part of it. We are very thankful for all the good people in the world, and very thankful that we have good friends. But most of all, we are very thankful to be alive in a time when we can make the world a better place to live in. Let us bow our heads in prayer. Oh God, source and giver of all things, we thank you for this opportunity to come and gather together for our first Queen's Banquet, leading into the annual Peanut Fest. We give thanks that we are again permitted together in this great fellowship of love. May our fellowship be strengthened and our lives be broadened. We ask your hand of blessing on this occasion. We give thanks to you for this food as we are about to partake of this bountiful meal. Please bless it for our use and guide us so that we may help others be the best they can be. In all of our blessings, we are very, very thankful. Amen.
Sarah, thank you so much. Meal will be served, I believe. And while the meal is being served and you're eating your dinner, if you look to my left over here, you will see a PowerPoint presentation. You might notice a younger version of many of us in the presentation. This goes back probably a good number of years, I would say, probably a couple decades at least. And we'll be entertained by Neil Forrester, I believe, as well. And we just thank you for your time. I ask that you would enjoy your fellowship at your table. God bless. Enjoy.
Everyone's like, exactly, yep.
How is he doing?
He's doing well. He works, they have the rental houses on Constance around here. About 7 of them. He stays busy working on those. My brother's getting married this year, so they're planning on a wedding. They've always been grandbabies.
I must say, I do like this, the banquet better than oh, I do. Always
Hope everyone is enjoying their dinner. I'd like to recognize Neil Forrester again for providing entertainment. Thank you very much. And he has CDs for sale on the back table there after the event. Enjoy your dessert, and the silent auction will close in another 10 minutes. So if you have arrived late and don't have a number, you still have time to bid. So you got 10 more minutes to bid on the wonderful items in the back. Thank you. Enjoy your dessert.
Again, I want to thank Neil for that lovely entertainment during our I have the opportunity and the honor of introducing the Queen in Court Coordinator. I think she's known at work, Dr. Dreams, Dr. Dreamy, but really it's Dr. Dreams. And had a good time chatting about days in Suffolk. She's been here since she was 5 years old, I think. And she came back home, went to school at EVMS, and has been a big part of our community for many years. And Dr. Dreams?
Welcome to the 37th Annual Peanut Fest Queen's Coronation. Like Mr. Jones said, I'm Brittany Drames. I'm one of the Peanut Fest court coordinators, and along with my lovely mother-in-law, Ellen Drames, in the back, we are pleased to introduce you to 10 of our local high schools' finest young ladies. As a young woman educated in the Suffolk schools myself from kindergarten through 12th grade, I went away to pursue higher education and came back to this great city to practice as a local pediatrician. And our hope is that perhaps these young women you're about to meet will do the same, that they'll return to our city as future leaders. They certainly are an amazing bunch, as you're going to soon learn. They were judged for this court by a panel of independent judges not affiliated with the Peanut Fest or the Pilot Club of Suffolk to ensure equality for each of the girls. And the Queen was selected based on her essay, school activities, and community activities. She and her court will play an important role this year in Peanut Festival and hopefully in our community in years to come. So without further ado, let's meet these smart, talented, and beautiful young ladies. Up first, representing Nansemond River High School, we have Haley Madry. Haley is the daughter of Keith and Teresa Madry. In her school, she is involved with the choir, theater program, cross-country team, and beta club, all while working part-time at Chick-fil-A. In her community, she has volunteered at the Edmark Hospice House for Children and is very involved in her church. Again, representing Nansemond River High School, this is Haley Madry. Up next, representing Suffolk Christian Academy, we have Ashley Barton. Ashley is the daughter of David and Debbie Barton. In her school, she is involved with the National Honor Society, and she is active on the varsity basketball and tennis teams. She is also a member of the yearbook committee and works as a peer tutor several times a week. In her community, she is very involved at Nansemond River Baptist Church and has participated in many mission trips. She also volunteers at a local nursing home. Again, representing Suffolk Christian Academy, this is Ashley Barton. Representing Lakeland High School is Lexis Isom. Lexis is the daughter of Monty Isom and Sheila Sears. She is part of the dual enrollment program with Paul D. Camp Community College and is also involved in the Upward Bound program. In her community, she has participated in several walks to raise awareness for breast cancer, diabetes, depression and suicide, and premature births. She has also worked with the Goober Gang at Peanut Fest and volunteered at SB Morton Elementary School. Again, representing Lakeland, this is Lexis Isom. Representing Suffolk Christian Academy is Zoe Waddell. Zoe is the daughter of Jeff and Dawn Marie Brittingham. In her school, she is involved with the National Honor Society as well as with cheerleading. She is also an accomplished artist and is active in the Student Council and Operation Smile Club. In the community, Zoe works in her church with the Nursery and Vacation Bible School and has taken several mission trips to West Virginia. From Suffolk Christian Academy, this is Zoe Waddell. Representing Nansemond Suffolk Academy is Delaney Clark. Delaney is the daughter of Robert and Renee Clark. She's been a cheerleader at NSA for the past 5 years, all the while maintaining merit roll status and working part-time with babysitting and in an Italian restaurant. In her community, she volunteers as a Saints ambassador, giving tours to prospective students and helping at the open houses. Again, representing Nansemond Suffolk Academy, this is Delaney Clark. Also representing Nansemond Suffolk Academy, this is Olivia Elliott. Olivia is the daughter of Eric and Virginia Elliott. In school, she is involved in lacrosse, tennis, field hockey, and the Student Council. She is also a part of the Operation Smile, Spirit, Chess, and environmental clubs. In her community, she has volunteered as an NSA summer camp counselor in training with Relay for Life and at the Suffolk Cultural Arts Center. Again, representing Nansemond Suffolk Academy, this is Olivia Elliott. Representing Nansemond River High School, we have Christina Super. Christina is the daughter of Jeff and Allison Super. In her school, Christina is involved with varsity cheerleading, beta club, and the National Honor Society. In her community, she has volunteered at the Lake Prince Retirement Home and has gone on mission trips to the Eastern Shore. She is also very active in her church, working with the Children's Church and the choir. Again, representing Nansemond River High School, this is Christina Super. Representing Kings Fork High School, we have Morgan Hunt. Morgan is the daughter of Tony and Sherry Hunt. In her school, she is an international baccalaureate student and is involved in the National Honor Society, Key Club, and with varsity cheerleading. In her community, she is involved with the junior youth choir at her church and has volunteered at the Suffolk Cultural Arts Center, Centera Obici Hospital, and at the Lake Prince Assisted Living Facility. Again, representing Kings Fork High School, this is Morgan Hunt. Next, representing Lakeland High School, we have Courtney Simpson. Courtney is the daughter of Keith and Jennifer Simpson. In her school, she's involved in the National Honor Society and Technology Student Association. She's also active with field hockey and soccer. In her community, she has participated in Relay for Life and March of Dimes walks. She's also involved in her church teaching Bible school and has worked with the Goober Gang at Peanut Fest for several years. Again, representing Lakeland High School, this is Courtney Simpson. And last but certainly not least, representing Kings Fork High School, this is Sydney Billmeyer. Sydney is the daughter of Kevin and Melissa Billmeyer. In her school, she's involved in the International Baccalaureate Program, International Club, Key Club, and the National Honor Society. In her community, she has volunteered with the Goober Gang for Peanut Fest and has also worked with Habitat for Humanity and as a front desk worker at Elephants Fork Elementary School. Again, representing Kings Fork High School, this is Sydney Billmeyer. And now I would like to call Ricky Gregory, the chairman of the 2014 Peanut Fest Queen, up for our crowning, where I will announce our queen. So our 2014 37th Annual Peanut Fest Queen, representing Kings Fork High School, is Morgan Hunt. We'll fix her in a minute. That's okay. Well, please give a warm round of applause again to our court and our queen for 2014 Peanut Fest. And we have a special treat this year. For the first time, our queen, Morgan Hunt, is going to join us up here at the podium, and she's going to read her award-winning essay that helped her capture the crown this year. Again, all the girls had to write an essay about the theme, We Are Nutty in America, and a large portion of their judging was based on this essay. So this is Morgan up to read her essay that helped her, again, capture the crown.
Thank you. Hi. We are nutty about America. When I think of this topic, the first thing that pops into my mind is the sight of peanuts or peanut butter rather than the America aspect of this phrase. Why is this? The Suffolk Peanut Fest is a celebration of Suffolk's agricultural growth and devotion to the production of peanuts. However, many event goers over the years have focused solely on the local entertainment provided for the community. For instance, when I first moved to Suffolk in 2009, I heard about the Peanut Fest from kids at school and started to ask questions about the annual affair. It seemed that everyone at school described it as a carnival or a festival, yet none of these kids could tell me the cultural meaning behind the celebration. Our ancestors' first colonization in America was mainly for economic growth and opportunity. The natural resources that the land offered eventually created a new and beautiful form of life for many generations and races of people. America today is the most culturally diverse country in the world. Now that I think about it, our society wouldn't be possible without the discovery and production of these natural resources. The natural wealth of our land positively influences the growth of American communities and unifies us as a nation. The city of Suffolk may be small in comparison to other cities across the country, but the fact that we can dedicate 4 days every year to pay tribute to a significant part of our agricultural heritage is magnificent. Unfortunately, over time, the true meaning behind the creation of the Peanut Fest has been overshadowed by the glamour of the event. I believe it is every American citizen's official duty to remain aware and appreciative of the beginnings of our society. The Peanut Fest not only commemorates an important part of Suffolk's agricultural history, but it also honors those who took the time to create a world so miraculous for generations to come with the simple growth of the peanut. John F. Kennedy once said, "And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." If I become Peanut Fest Queen, I will make it my American duty to inform and to help our citizens realize the patriotic beauty of our nutty city. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause for our Queen and her court. On behalf of the Pilot Club, I want to thank everyone for being here this evening. A couple announcements. The table decorations, the pumpkins that have been so artfully decorated by the members of the Pilot Club are there for purchase, I believe. At the end, if you have any gifts, any of the items, that you bought as gifts, or just things to take home for yourself, when you walk out the front door here, I believe you'll be able to pay for those items. We want to thank you for your attendance. And the large mums are also for sale, if I'm not mistaken. And we want to thank you all for coming. I've been, I guess, a part of this one way or another for probably 28 or so years. And the Pilot Club has been a mainstay in our community. And the dollars that are raised tonight from the silent auction and from the dinner and the proceeds will go to many charity and charitable organizations throughout our community. And to pick up on the theme that Morgan was talking about, we're very blessed in America to live in a country where we can worship as we please. We have the opportunity to go out and pursue our dreams. And what makes us America is the fact that we can work together from all walks, all races, to help our fellow man. And tonight, I think, is a small part in doing that. And we just want to thank you for being here, and may God bless each and every one of you this evening and throughout the Peanut Festival. Thank you very much.